Hey everybody, I'm Silver of the Retro Gamer. We're going to do something a little different today. We're not doing really much gameplay. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you the games that I have bought over the past 3 months of March, April, and May. My computer's being an ass. I don't care, McAfee. I'm doing something. My money is a little more open this year, so I was able to buy some more games. I bought a bunch of console games. I actually bought 2 computer games of the both are 90s computer games, and they're awesome. I love them. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna show you what games I have gotten in the past 3 months. First game I bought in early March. I got notes here. I bought this on March 4th. Is in fact River City Ransom for NES. This one is actually getting expensive for NES. I think the Japanese version is a little cheaper. The US version, which is what this is actually getting very expensive. I got this on eBay for $45.99. I love this game. This game is awesome. It's a pretty great game. And so here's some gameplay of River City Ransom. This is my gameplay of River City Ransom, as you can see me playing it. I just muted it so you can hear me talking. You start out across town high school here. You get weapons and any kind of weapons. You can beat other kids. You're all students in high school, basically. You got to make your way all the way across town to River City High, where Ryan's girlfriend is being held hostage, and you have to go rescue her, and you go across town to do it. You can go into these malls and get let's go a little bit further up. You can go into these malls and get different kinds of food, which will up your stats, or you can buy books or scrolls or something, or other kinds of things in some of these stores in these malls. I think there's about 3 or 4 of them as you go through the game, and they up your stats so you can, you're better, faster, stronger, and all that good stuff. What happened? Why am I back here? This is an excellent game. I'm trying to get it to where you see a dang mall because I'm stupid. Here we go. Like, here's one of the malls right here, and I got a lead pipe. You can have a stick, a lead pipe, a trash can, a tire, a rock. There's a bunch of different weapons. It's really an awesome game. This is by Technos Japan. Good game. Awesome game. Awesome. It's one of my favorite NES games of all time. Next game we got is another NES game, Super Dodgeball. Super Dodgeball for NES. Awesome game. I love this game. I really do. This is one of my other favorite NES games. This is also from Technos Japan. Technos is one of my favorite NES developers. I got this game for $14.99 off of eBay. Also on March 4th. I bought them both at the same date. This is an awesome Nintendo game. Really great. A fun fact is River City Ransom, Super Dodgeball for NES, and Renegade, all from Technos Japan, are all in the same universe. They're all the same thing. Isn't that weird? Here's some Super Dodgeball gameplay. I do not know if Super Dodgeball for NES and Super Dodgeball for Super Nintendo, I do not know if they are the same game, and this is just a port. I don't know if that's a sequel. I'm not really sure. I do know this came out first. This was released. Let me look at my notes. Hold on. Super Dodgeball was released in November 1987, so this is definitely the first game, but as you can see, it's basically Dodgeball. A really awesome game. Whenever you take the person's life down all the way, you do kill them. You see a little angel fly up the sky. It's pretty awesome. You have power moves, 2 power moves per player. I don't know why it's paused. Different level here. two power moves per character. I think the team you start has in single player, start as, not has, as in single player is dependent on what what country you're in, what country this was released for. I'm United States, so I started as the U.S. people on single player. Um, it's a really fun game. As you can see by the gameplay, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty fun. I pretty itch myself. Sorry. It's really a cool. It's really a cool game. It takes about 45 minutes to beat. It's a nice game. It's an awesome game. All right, we're gonna go from NES to PC. 90s PC. I have two 90s PC games. This one is. It has 3 discs with it. Oops, sorry. Longbow Gold. I'm sorry about the glare. Longbow Gold. This is a AH-64 Apache Longbow helicopter simulation game. This is an awesome game. Came out in April of 1997. This Longbow Gold is actually a compilation of all the stuff that came out with after the Longbow came out, and then they released 2 more extra campaigns with it, which would nowadays we call DLC. And they put it in this compilation back called Longbow Gold. Who makes it? I think it's an EA title. But anyway, this is Longbow Gold. It's 3 discs. Disc 1, 2, and disc 3. This is an awesome helicopter simulation game. A good bit of content. It has. Oh, my eyes. Sorry. It has, I think, 2 regular campaigns. And then I think it has historical missions and randomized campaigns. It has so much stuff. It's ridiculous. What we're going to watch here is the beginning movie to Jane's Longbow Apache Simulation. Awesome beginning movie. I'm gonna do it for you here, and you're gonna watch. I'm gonna be on the screen. I can't get rid of my camera without ending the whole dang thing. But that's all right, though. It's a good movie. The movie's coming up next. This is the intro movie to the game. Remember, 1997 is when this game came out, or is when this compilation came out for this game.
Foxtrot 4-1, this is Tango 7.
And that's the beginning movie to the game. That's 1997. This is 1997, and this is what this game looks like. I think it looks great for a PC game in 1997. I mean, it blows consoles completely away. Consoles can't come nowhere near this. It's just insane. Decided to let them sound play with this because there's no talking. I'm not talking over it. This is the mission briefing of the game. There's mission briefings. Then you get into the helicopter, which I'm hoping I do here in a minute. Let me see if I can jump it along here. Move my thing out of the way. Here's the map. This is where you can plan your waypoints, your attack points, refuel and rearm stations and stuff like that. It has everything you need. Oops. Let me see if I can find where I started it. There we go.
Power up. Shelf.
Alright, now this is it. This is the game here. As you can see, it is a complete sim. It is a complete sim game. It's pretty awesome. Like it's an awesome game.
39. Operation.
My eyes.
Cleared for takeoff. Pilot's discretion.
It's a really good game. You know, I mean, everything's completely sim here. Night vision. You can arm your helicopter as you see fit. It's a real good game. And if you like sims, especially aircraft sims, this is the game you want to get right here. And now we're going to go from PC to PlayStation 1. So Longbow Gold was $29.95, and if you wish to buy it, if you have a new computer, I would recommend going to eBay. Go to a user in eBay called AllVideo, AllVideo. That's where I got mine at. He sends you the game discs because he has to. That's what he says he sends you. But he also sends you an install disc for your computer. Works for Windows, I think 8, 9, 10, and 11. In all the new Windows, it works for all of them, so you don't have to worry about compatibility issues. I really recommend going to AllVideo on eBay. Longbow Gold was $29.95. Now, going to PlayStation. This next game is Colony Wars. I had this when I was a teenager, when I was still in high school. I played the hell out of it. It was hard as hell. I would either get the bad ending, or I would never make it. I would usually never make it to the. I would never make it to the our solar system. I would barely make it to it. I would. But it's a good game. It's a real good game made by Psygnosis. It was $16.99 on eBay. It was released. Colony Wars was released November 4th, 1997. Same year as Longbow. Now look at the difference. If you look at Colony Wars' graphics and Longbow's graphics, that was the difference in computer and computer graphics and computer graphics and PlayStation graphics at the time, console graphics at the time. Colony Wars is a two-disc game. Comes in this big old case here. Very awesome game. If you like space sci-fi shooters, definitely go for Colony Wars. Very awesome game. I wish I had a separate camera to do all this, because I know that glare is killing you guys, and I'm sorry. What I'm showing you now here right now is the beginning movie to Colony Wars. Great sci-fi space shooter. Good story, good graphics. Sound is awesome in it. It has a lot of ships, a lot of planets. Solar Systems. It's a very awesome game. Here's
When I was very young, the Earth Empire controlled the skies.
Yes, that's James Earl Jones.
The Tsar and his battle fleet saw everything, knew everything, punished everything. Those of us in the colonies never imagined there could be another way. But then, the real slaughter began. Now there are thousands like me, veterans of the League of Free Worlds, who yearn to fight against the savage empire. Famous victory at the Battle of Benet gave us confidence and the time to strengthen our fleet. And it gave our leader, the Father, some reason to believe in the future.
There we go. Gameplay. It's a wonderful game if you like sci-fi shooters. Like you see, there's a ship right there. I think that's called the Eclipse. Whatever, Hydra or something, I think it's called. Good story and ships and planets and solar systems, and I mean, it's an awesome game. It's an awesome game. So much imagination and
Galanire battle platform. Estimated time to warp hole closure, 5 minutes.
This is our mission.
We've got fighters coming through the warp hole. Let's give them hell.
Such a good game, as you can say. We love it. Such a good game. Epic music, as you can hear. Such awesomeness in this. Next game on my thing is Tenchu 2. I bought Tenchu 2. I used to have it when I was a teenager, and I went through this game like crazy. I used to go in there and make up my own missions too. And I mean, I used to go this used to be like crazy. I bought this on March 29th. The game was $19.98. I love this game. I mean, ninja game, you can't go wrong with Tenchu 2 in the ninja game. You really can't. Good PS1 game, stealth and everything in it. Awesome game. This is a prequel to Tenchu 1. A really good game and an awesome story. Of course, you got the blood, and you got Ricky Maru you can play as. You can play as Ayame and Tatsumaru. You can play as him too once you play through both the other two stories. Good story, nice little twists and stuff in it. Stealth, Tenchu stealth. I mean, really, what can you say about Tenchu? Tenchu is a good ninja game, and it has the stealth in it, as you can see by gameplay here. It's an awesome game. Different kinds of things. That's taking place in the sea battle. That's the end of Ricky Maru's story right there. Loads of ninja tools, bunch of different ninja tools now. Not the same ones you had before. It's a bunch of different ninja tools. Just an excellent game. Especially if you like stealth, or if you like, ancient Japan stuff. It's awesome. Good game. Highly recommended. Next on the list is DOA 2 Hardcore for PS2. I was thinking about getting it for Dreamcast, but I remember playing it on PS2, and PS2 actually has more content in it anyway. So I was like, I'm just going to get it for PS2 instead. Awesome game. Awesome fighter. I never actually played the original Dead or Alive. I never played the original, but I did play this. Me and my friends would play it all the time. We would have so much fun with this game. And we unlocked everything, and it was just fantastic. I got this from eBay for $19.99 on August 5th. All these dates are this year. On August. What the hell? April 5th, not August. A good selection of characters, awesome fighting moves. The story is kind of not there. It's kind of hit and miss with the story. There's really not much story. But it does have a multitude of different modes, and it's pretty good. Yeah, PS2, good graphics. The controls were pretty damn good on it, if I remember. And as you can see, all the different modes that are in it. Just a good bit of different modes. And here's the fighters. You can actually unlock more fighters than this, which is it's pretty awesome. The sound was good on it. I love the sound. The music was nice on it. I gotta sneeze. It was a decent fighting game. It was an awesome fighting game. Let's get in some fighting here. There we go. Let me just undo this. Okay. Hayabusa and Kasumi. I mean, you can see it right here. This is actual gameplay, and I mean, it's fantastic. It's just simply fantastic. Fast moves, nice. You can do combos really easy on this game. I can do combos, and I'm terrible at doing combos in games. You know, I mean, different kinds of backgrounds. I mean, multi-level backgrounds and everything. It's an awesome game. Really awesome. And next, another PS2 game. I bought this on August 28th. There's August again. April 28th. And I bought Predator Concrete Jungle, as you can see, with the blue case. The case is a PAL region case, for a reason. But the game inside is not PAL at all. The game inside is the US release. The reason I did that is the game itself is $57.99. That's how much I bought for it on eBay. And that's the cheapest I could find, just the disc. And then I bought the case and the manual from the PAL region for $13. So I can afford both. Awesome game. Awesome Predator game. One of the best Predator games for console up to I would say probably the new AVP game. Not the new one, but the new one for PS3 that went on PS4 as well. Good game right here. You got the wonderful graphics on this game. I think the sound is decent. The music is pretty good. It really reminiscent of the first two movies. The controls are okay. I think they could have been a little refined a tad bit, a little bit more. So the jumping in this game is real bad. It's like if you don't know exactly where you're jumping, then you're going to miss your jump. And it's terrible if the jumping would be a little bit better. But as you can see, nice bloody game. Let's get into some gameplay. That's not gameplay. Fuck damn commercials. There we go. A little more gameplay. It's just a good game. I mean, I always tell my friends when they play the game and they have a difficult time, I say, think like a predator, and you'll get through this game really easy. And I did. And I went through all the way through this game, and I beat it. It was a good game. I think it's a really good story. It would be a good comic book or a good movie also. It's a good game. To me, it's worth the $57, I think. But if you don't have the extra money, I'd wait for it to come down a bit. I don't know. I mean, I guess it didn't have too many copies of the game released, which is why it's so much money now. I mean, you can do what I did, just buy the CD and then buy a different case. But awesome game. I do recommend this game for PS2. Next game, we're going back to the good old NES. This game, everyone in the world should know this game. I bought this May 31st, just recently. As of recording this video, it was just recently. And this game is... there it goes. The Legend of Zelda, the original NES Gold Cart Legend of Zelda game. This is actually in really good shape. I'm really glad with this. That I got myself. I bought it for $38.99. I was like, I better buy this before it goes too far up in price and is unbuyable. I never actually owned the original NES version of the game. Oh, yeah. No, that's a lie. I did. I did actually have it. I did have it briefly, but as soon as I got rid of my Nintendo, my parents owned the Nintendo. I didn't own it. And, as soon as my mom bought me a Sega Genesis, and when she bought me the Sega Genesis, the Nintendo went. And, what can you say about The Legend of Zelda, the original one? I mean, it's a classic game. Excellent game. Battery backup, so you can save your progress, which is awesome. That's awesome that you can save your progress in this game. Let me give you some gameplay. Fuck off. Thank you. Just an awesome game. I mean, it's difficult as hell because you got to do certain things. You got to get heart containers, and you got to get the bombs and the candle and the ladder and all that. I mean, it can be difficult, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But it's an excellent game. It's always going to be an excellent game. Many secrets in this game. Secrets galore. I don't know why he did that, because he's already got max. Just an excellent game. What else can you say about The Legend of Zelda? If you don't know what The Legend of Zelda is, you're not a gamer. This game, I had when my mom actually bought for me when I had a Sega Genesis. This Sega Genesis game. My mom actually bought it for me when I had a Sega Genesis, so it's kind of nostalgic, but I kind of liked it. So this game is... Alien 3 for Sega Genesis. Good. I think it's a good game. It's a good game. I mean, it's hard if you don't know what the hell you're doing, and you're just starting it out. It is hard. It'll kick your butt. I paid $17.95 for this on the 31st of May, just recently. It's an excellent game, I think. It's Alien 3. What can you say about Alien 3? Here's some gameplay footage of Alien 3. Basically, you're running around and you gotta rescue the guys. You gotta get them out of there. Pretty much most of the levels you're rescuing the guys and getting them out, and then at the end you fight the queen, and everything that happens in the movie happens here in this game, which is nice. They stayed true to the movie with this game. As you can see, it has secrets in the game. Graphically wise, personally, I think it could have been the graphics could have been a little bit better. I mean, they're not bad. I think Alien 3 had average graphics for the time. Sounds, I think, with Sega Genesis, but I think it could have been done a tad bit better. Gameplay is pretty decent. I like the gameplay in this game. There's nothing that really stops you. Nothing that hurts the gameplay at all. It plays really decent. It's a good decent game. If you're looking for some kind of alien game and you have a Sega Genesis, then yeah, pick this up. Next game we have is a PC game, another PC game. This game I've been looking for since I played it in the late 90s, early 2000s, whenever I played it. Oh man, I've been looking for this game. And it is Heavy Gear. I don't know why Explosive is on the top. It should be Heavy Gear. This is 2 discs. There we go. 2 discs. Very awesome game. I think it was supposed to be kind of like a Mech Warrior Killer. I think it was trying to be. Good game. I enjoy the music. The missions are cool. You can build your mech and give it weapons, stuff like that. And I paid $29.95. Again, all video on eBay. All video, ALLVIDEO. All video on eBay. He has all these nostalgic 80s, 90s, and early 2000 PC games that you can put on your computer. Windows 8, 9, 10, and 11, and all those other Windows. He sends you an installer disk, because this one came with an installer disk as well. See, installer disk from him. He sends you an install disk that he makes himself, and that way you can install the game on your computer on your current version of Windows, and there's no compatibility issues at all, which is excellent.
Contact. I have contact inside the perimeter. Tower confirmed.
This is the beginning movie.
Roger, Sentry 1 confirmed. 1 contact at 129er, over.
Taking fire. Unknown enemy. Possibly O1 MG Hunter.
Roger that, Sentry 1. All units on full alert. Perimeter is breached.
Target acquired. I've got him.
All units, enemy destroyed.
Tower,
The perimeter is secured.
They tore him up.
Sentry 1. Sentry 1.
Yeah, I believe this game is supposed to be a Mech Warrior Killer. It didn't get as popular as Mech Warrior, but it is still a good game. It's an awesome game, as you can see with it. You got your mechs and your weapons with it and everything like that. And the music is great. The sound effects are great. The graphics are pretty damn good for the time. It's just an awesome game. I do recommend this game if you do like mech games and you don't want to play Mech Warrior anymore. I do recommend this game. Because, you're like, oh, I don't want to play Mech Warrior anymore. I'm tired of Mech Warrior, playing it over and over again. Well, you can go to Heavy Gear here. You can get it from All Video on eBay, and it's a good game, and it's a very nostalgic game for me. I've been looking for this game for about 20 years, and I like to thank All Video for having this game for me. Just a great game. I do recommend this game. Graphics awesome, sound effects are awesome, music is awesome, the story is pretty decent. It's just a good game. You have to go and grab it as soon as you can. Last game is the Sega Master System game. I wanted to get a couple more things for my Sega Master System. Last game is a multi-cart of Hang On and Astro Warrior. I used to play these when I was very young. I love these games. They were good games. My uncle had a Sega Master System, and I would go over to his house and play his Sega Master System. And I figured, I wanted both of these games, and I'm like, let me just get the multi-cart that has both of them on there. How much did I pay for it? I paid $20, $19.99 for this. I just recently bought this on June 2nd, so I recently bought this. They're just really nostalgic for me. I like both of those games. I like playing them. I like that they're good time wasters too. Yeah, I mean, both games are really excellent. I love both these games. The Sega Master System, underrated system. The whole system is underrated. This Astoria right here is is one of the best time waster games ever. If you have half an hour to kill, plug this in. You got this game, and you will kill half an hour, and you'll like it. Nice little shooter. I mean, it's not too difficult. The bosses can be a bit challenging at the time. It's kind of short. And as far as hang-on goes, you can't... Sorry, it lagged. I don't know why. It's still lagging. Stop lagging. Stop lagging. I hate you. There it goes. As far as hang-on goes, good classic game, decent graphics, sounds are, Sega Master System sounds is still lagging. I think it's a good game. I do like some hang-on. I like Super Hang-On. I do have Super Hang-On, actually. I have it for Sega Genesis. I do like Super Hang-On as well. There's good games. All these games are real good games. All these games I recommend. And that is my collection of games. Here, let me move myself. There we go. And that is the games over the past 3 months that I have bought. Like I said, I had a little more free money, so I was like, let me buy these games, and especially before some of them get too high in price. If you want to donate to my channel, it is paypal.me/Silverwolf36 or Cash App, the little money sign, Silverwolf TRG, and TRG is in capital. If you want to email me, it is silverwolftheretrogamer@gmail.com. I will leave that down in the description. I will leave a link to all video also down in the description, so you can get to his eBay. You can get to him on eBay and search through his store through his computer games that he has. Remember, all the computer games come with an install disc, and this install disc works on all the versions of Windows up to 11. So, thanks for tuning into my channel, guys. Please like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. Thank you all, guys, very much. I guess there's only one thing left. See ya.